is Teena, and this is going to be a day to night makeup tutorial. As you can see, I'm already wearing the nighttime makeup. This is the daytime look, if you want to see. So I will be teaching you how to convert a very simple daytime look into a dramatic smoky eyed with dark lips. And it's very easy to do, very easy to edit. So if you guys want to learn how to do that, please stay and watch for the tutorial. Sorry, I'm a little hyper. Filming. Say hi, mama! Okay, so I've already cleansed, toned, and moisturized my face. And now I'm just going to use a skin base or a primer just so that the foundation won't sink into my pores and for the makeup to last longer. So I'm just going to use a medium coverage foundation. You can also use a full coverage foundation if you don't want to add a lot more when you do decide to move on to a nighttime look. I'm just going to use a buffer brush like this just because it blends in the foundation smoother rather than using a paddle brush. Don't forget to drag it down onto your neck just so that it would not look like a mask. So for the eyes, as you can see, I've already finished this eye and I will be showing you now. So first you will be needing an eyeshadow primer just to make the colors pop even more and for the eyeshadows to last longer. So if you don't have much time, you can always just use cream eyeshadow. Apply it all over the lids. Just use your ring finger to spread it. So if I want the eyeshadow more intense, I will be applying an eyeshadow on top of it. I will be using a pinky champagne eyeshadow. The reason for that is because I have brown eyes and I do want my eyes to pop out more. Using a fluffy brush will not make it too intense. So the eyeshadow will be more spread out rather than just being packed on. Next, I'm also using another fluffy brush for my crease. This is your crease. If you look down, you will see shadows around your eyes and that will be your crease. So I'm using this brown color just to give it a graded effect. Start off in the outer corners, dotting it like that and going high up and blending it onto the crease. Holding your brush to the tip will give you a lighter touch to your skin as to holding it right there. It will give more effort, if that makes sense. So you can hold your brush to the tip and feather the eyeshadows onto your eyes. So next I'm going to apply a really thin eyeliner onto the waterline, which is the line underneath your lashes. And to apply that, I'm going to put the eyeliner under it and close my eyes and line it through. And so when you open it, it's right there. You don't have to lift your eye up because lifting your eye up or stretching your skin will lead to wrinkles. I'm going to get a liner brush like this just to spread the eyeliner onto my lids just a little bit. Do not go all the way onto the inner eye. Only apply your eyeliner 3/4 in. That will give you an effect of a thicker eyelashes. So onto the mascara. If you guys have very stubborn eyelashes, you can use a lash curler. But as for me, it's fine because my lashes curl right away. Look down to your mirror so that the brushes won't touch your skin. It's easier that way. And start off with the roots and wiggle up. Starting from the root will give you more length. Slight tip, don't ever pump your mascara. Just move it around, don't pump it. So for the lower lash line, I'm just going to use this tiny little fluffy brush, going back from my crease brush and just connecting it down to the lower lashes. Just like that. So since I forgot to start with my eyebrows, I'm going to show you how I do my eyebrows. So I'm just using this eyebrow pencil for my eyebrows. Duh. So I'm just going to start by putting a line on my eyebrows just so that I know where to follow, and then follow it by a line on top, basically outlining your eyebrows, how thick and how thin you would want it. And after that, just fill it in. But do not fill it in onto the inner corner as you want that part to be faded. And I'm just going to use an eyeliner brush just to spread all the color that is in there because it has a lot of excess. You would just want to spread it and not add more. And you just want to spread it to the inner corner. If your eyebrows are really long and unruly, you would want to put a mascara, but for the eyebrows, onto it. Remove all the excess. This would also be very effective if you have a colored hair and you want your eyebrows to match your hair. Just slowly wiggling it onto the hair. So that is it for the eyes. So now that the eyes are done, I'm now moving on to my concealer. As you can see, this side is already done. I'm just using a brush to apply my concealer. But you can always just use your hand. Applying your concealer after you put your eyeshadow is best because you don't want any fallouts onto your concealer and you would have to erase everything again. So I suggest that you apply it after you finish your eyeshadow. Using a damp sponge to blend that in. Also using my wet sponge onto a powder and then push that onto the skin. Do not drag it, just push it in and it will set your concealer and it will not crease. I'm also applying a little bit of concealer onto the T-zone area just to highlight that part. So now I'm just using a very light loose powder just to set my face. Since I already have a very full coverage, you will only want light powder to set your face as you do not want your face to be very cakey and heavy for daytime. Just dust it very lightly onto your face. Also on your neck. So as you can see, my face is very pale white right now. So we are just going to apply our bronzer just to tan our face a bit so it doesn't look too flat. You're basically going to put dimensions on your face. And I'm just going to use a foundation that is a few shades darker than my skin tone. I'm reaching for my angled blush brush as this is more common to find. I'm just going to brush it in a circle motion around my face. Also on the forehead. You're just basically warming up your face and you don't want it too pale. So for the cheeks, I'm going to use a shimmery blush. You just want to find the apples of your cheeks and when you smile, that's it. So for the lips, I suggest that you would use a tint. Pick a shade that is closest to your natural lip color. So the color is up to you if you would want a pink, orange, or whatever color that you want for the lipstick. Just keep it very light as it is in the daytime and the light is very harsh on you. So you will be very noticeable if you have really dark lips and you want to, calm it down. This is the look for the daytime. So now let's turn it to a nighttime look. So the easiest to change is the eyes. And basically you just want to darken that crease. Reaching for a darker color for the crease and just extending it higher. It will create a more smoky effect. Next, I'm going to add this dark brown color onto the outer side of my eye just to create a darker depth onto the eyes. Using a stubbier, rounder, and stiffer brush, slowly build your shadow onto the outer corner. You will feel the depth where it stops and where you're supposed to put it if you push it, but not too hard. And then you slowly go up higher around your crease and just slightly blend it to that gradient color that we applied. So for the eyeliner, I'm just going to add a little bit and going all the way in. For the lower lashes, I'm going to apply a dark brown eyeliner onto my lash line, but also just 3/4 in the way. You can use a black color if you want, but I'm using a brown one. Going back to that fluffy short brush and just slowly blend that in for a more smoky effect. Put mascara on your lower lashes to open up your eyes more. Since you put a lot of dark colors around your eyes, you want it to open up. So to apply mascara on your lower lashes, put your mirror up, high up, and look up, and it will give you more face. Also by stretching your mouth like that, it actually helps, guys. So yeah. Oh, that's what you want to prevent. So if ever you commit mistakes like that, just go back to your concealer brush and erase. But remember to erase it when it's dry and not when it's wet, because it will just spread. So for a more dramatic look on your eyes, apply some false eyelashes. So that is it for the eyes. Once you've applied your lashes, don't forget to pin your real lashes with the false eyelashes. You do not want your lashes to be poking out, and you will have 2 layers of lashes. So always use your finger to just blend it all together. If you're satisfied with your face makeup just being simple, you can leave it as it is, but I'm going to intensify the contours of my face for a more dramatic and contoured look. I'm just going to apply a darker bronzer on to the hollows of my cheekbones. Just blending it like that. So next is I'm going to apply highlighter on my cheeks just for a little bit of shimmer. Nighttime, there's not going to be a lot of light, and you would want to put light on your face so you're going to glow. You know, out of the crowd, your face will be glowing still. We're going to apply a highlighter onto the tops of our cheekbones. Also just to intensify your cheeks. A little bit onto the apples of the cheeks and blend it high up like that. So for the lips, you can leave it just like this if you want, but I will make it darker just so that it would match the whole nighttime look. I'm using this darker pink matte color. So this is my day to night makeup look. It's very easy to create and also very easy to edit or add more as you go through the day and would want a darker makeup for the nighttime. Every product that I use is optional to if you want to use different eyeshadow color, different blush color, different lip color. It's all up to you, but this is basically the gist of how to do a day to night makeup look. So if you guys have any questions for me, you can message me on my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on Tumblr. You can also leave your comments down below right there. And I hope you guys had fun watching this tutorial. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Pass this on to people who you know would be interested in a day to night makeup tutorial. And that's it. I hope you guys had fun. Bye! God bless. It smells so good. I think every time I shower, I just feel so cuddly. I feel like a guy would just come in and be like, I want to hug you. Wait, not in the shower, but you know what I mean. I just feel very cuddly. And